we all know advisors want to do more of what they love in the business and outside the business, and then do less of what they don't love, right? They want to achieve their goals. They want to grow the business. They want to help their clients in a deep way, deeper than just the numbers lots of times. But they don't want to have the overwhelm. They don't want to have their family life or their social life be negatively impacted by the business, which a lot of times it does. When you're a driven person or you're an entrepreneur, that's what happens. So the chapter in this book that really stuck out to me related to this idea of burnout or overwhelm or all the things we need to do, all the hats we need to wear, is the chapter that is about optimizing your time. Can you share some of the practical ideas or concepts in that chapter just to help us as we're growing, as we're having all this stuff come at us? What's some of the ways to optimize time?
Sure. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'll start by just saying that the business as a whole for financial advisors is a very failure-prone business. I've seen studies that 90% of financial advisors fail within 12 months. I've seen more studies that 70%. But I think the important thing to understand first is that the large majority of people who decide to make a career out of being a financial advisor don't make the cut. So they don't make it, they find out it's not for them, whatever else. And then when we're the exception or we're the anomaly, and let's say your audience here and yourself, it's like, okay, I've got what it takes. I know the business. I understand how to serve people and help people. I can make a career out of this. Then if you do everything right and you become successful, unfortunately, oftentimes that leads to more demand on your time than you have available, and something has to give. And I'll tell you, this is the sad part of the whole business for me is that, man, one day if you do everything right and you really help a lot of people, then one day your business will completely consume you. That's not an outcome anybody wants. And the truth is, if you want to make a massive impact for people, you have to learn to scale your business. To scale your business, you have to understand your relationship with time. And what got you here won't get you there. And I'll give you a little bit of an idea. And this is a big part of the book, Dave. But when you get in the business, I know I worked with probably 1,000 advisors over my career. You've got the heart for it. You do everything right. You don't have a cash flow to go out and hire a team a lot of times. So you pretty much have to be the guy or the gal. And next thing you know is you find a pattern that works. How do I meet clients? How do I serve them? How do I overserve them? And the advisor, the heart of the advisor is to be there for that client who trusted them. And it is that heart, that good intention that keeps that advisor attached to the service work and all the things that it takes to run the business. This is why our plate becomes too full. We've got to realize that as we progress our business, we have to learn to let go of a lot of the business in order to free ourselves to do what we are best at and what we enjoy. Now, the first step here to understand, Dave, is mindset. It's knowing that you've got to build your business to scale. You've got to optimize what your greatest talents are. And you've got to break this chain that is attaching you to all the inner workings of the business, because your time has to increase in value for your impact to increase over time. So, and there are lots of tips to do that, but this is really what I would say is the main thing to understand is that we have got to progress where our time is going in order for the business to progress.